March's live stream. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm doing okay, but I think I'm going to do a nice relaxed stream today because I know that many of us are feeling a little bit anxious because the lockdown's now changing here in the UK, and I know that change isn't our favourite thing. As much as we might want lockdown to end, the idea of things being different might also be making us anxious, and we've been on a bit of a difficult journey, so I just thought today we'd have a nice relaxing live stream, have a bit of a chat. I've got your chat in front of you, me, and I should turn down the volume on the iPad where I've got the chat, like someone might if they knew what they were doing. So I can monitor your chat as well as Mr. Purple, who is actually in the chat, and I am going to build a very cool Lego model. So before I show you the model that I'm going to make, I thought it might be fun for you to have some guesses. So I will give you a clue and you guys can have some guesses what Lego model you think I might be making. So my clue is that it is almost entirely, but not quite, black and white. So what do you think it might be? Let me know in the chat. And in the meantime, I will get excited about building Lego and ask you how you're all doing. How's it going where you are? How are you feeling? How are you coping with the current situation? I've had a difficult 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not going to lie. It's sort of started to get to me. I think the whole winter lockdown, don't seem to be able to get put on any kind of vaccination list at the moment, kind of all came together, and I've just been very tired and needing to do lots of self-care at home and not even really think too much about what's coming and just try and stay in the present moment.
A panda, a cow, or a Dalmatian?
A panda, a cat, a Dalmatian.
It's quite a delay.
Steamboat Mickey. Good guess, Simon. A giant panda. Well, we've got several pandas. It is pandas. It is the Panda Brickheadz set, which has, can you see it? Which has a mama panda, 2 baby pandas, a little tree, and a little kind of lantern type thing in there. So I'm hoping I can build this during the live stream. It feels like an achievable task because, like many people with ADHD, I'm not particularly brilliant at multitasking, as you guys know, if you've been here before. But I am an experienced Lego builder, and this one says age 10 plus, so it's only a couple of years above my mental age at this time. So I think we can do it. What do you think? It's really cute, right? I can't wait to build it. So, the fun bit. Maybe should have removed the plastic strips before I started live streaming in some kind of preparatory fashion like someone might do. But that's okay, easily fixed. Oh, and of course, ever the practical person, Mr. Purple has got a knife. Thank you, a pen knife, I should stress. Okay, it comes with a little tiny bag, the instructions. I wonder if it's a panda per bag or an item per bag. Four bags, and oh, we've got two lots of instructions. Is it? Oh, there's one that's just for baby panda 1 and 2. I'm confused. I'm already confused. We're only looking in the instructions and I am confused. Okay. This one I think is the panda and the tree. And this one is the baby panda, but rather confusingly, on the back of the panda booklet, they put this. So they look the same. Anyway, shall I start with the babies or the big panda? What do you think? Oh, thank you, Henry V. Got it first time. Woo, go me.
8th.
8th. Oh, I feel so embarrassed. I was confident though, at least. So let's give me that, shall we? Yeah, thanks for your super chat. Always appreciated. Are you enjoying the lighting setup that I've got today? We got some new lights, so I feel a little bit better lit. So I think I'm going to start with the big panda because the babies are the best bit, right? And you always start with like the bit on your plate that you want to eat. No, hang on, let's think this through. You always start with the thing on your plate that you want to eat the least and work your way to the thing you want to eat the most, right? So this is kind of the same. So let's have a look. This is where you all discover I'm actually really terrible at Lego. I think what I'm going to do is sort all of the bricks before I start to build anything. So I have quite a, you know, I build a lot of Lego, so we all have our own ways that we think we should do Lego, but mine is right. I used to sort by colour and by part. And I used to quite enjoy that. I almost enjoyed the sorting by colour and part more than the building. But then I built some really big sets and started sorting just by colour. So all the parts. Oh, thank you, Miro. It's the hippo in the chair again. Where was I? Yeah, I always like to sort just by colour now. So all the bricks of the same colour in one pile, which feels like being very casual and renegade. But I believe that some people, when building a Lego set, just stick it all on the table like this and take the bits. I mean, that's got to be madness, hasn't it? But apparently that's a thing. These are all white. Did you know that the word panda comes from a Tibetan word meaning bamboo eater? I did know that actually, yeah, I knew a thing. Trying to resist doing my whole zoo giant panda routine. I mean, Simon, go for it. We're all here for that. Do the whole giant panda zoo routine because I'm all about the animals. I think everyone's here for that. You go for it. You knowledge drop. That's what we're here for. We're here to be autistic or have ADHD or just, you know, not hold back on that stuff unless it's annoying other people, like you're just spamming nonsense, you know. Okay, now we've got the brown bits. It also gives you a little bit of an idea, although not that surprising with this particular model, of what the bulk of the colours in the model are. This particular model is obviously, as I said, mostly black and white. That looks like the pumpkins that I just did recently in my Harry Potter set. For Valentine's Day, Mr. Purple bought me a really cool new Harry Potter set that's like a book, and you open it up, and then it's, so the one I've got is the herbology room, and you open it up, this proper book, and then it's all sort of folds out, and you've got the classroom, the herbology classroom. It's pretty awesome, if you ask me. I've just recently, as many of you know, started hitting the tickingness, like what I might have done if I were 20 years younger a year ago. And because I only really get the office for filming one day a week because it's a shared office with Mr. Purple, I film my TikToks in front of my Lego display, and I get a lot of comments on the Lego, which makes me very happy. So if you'd like to see my Lego display, what I'm trying to do is kind of film in different places so you see different bits of Lego every time, and I might even move some Lego around to make that more interesting. If you fancy seeing my Lego collection whilst hearing about autism, then feel free to follow me on TikTok, where I am Purple Ella and Coco, as am I on Instagram, because Purple Ella was already taken in both locations. And why not include Coco in the name? She is part of the gang. Ooh. Have we got some more red panda information from Simon? No, he hasn't gone for it. Oh, I want to say helianthropy. Helianthropy. What is helianthropy? Thank you very much for your super chat. Oh, you'd love to learn more about my current sets. Okay, shall I go through the... Okay, give me a yay if you'd like me to go through some of my favourite Lego sets that I own. Although if you were here for the earlier in the year lockdown live streams, you might be like, we've seen most of them, Ella. But if you weren't, you might like to hear about it, or you might like a recap. So, hit me with a yay. Oh, thank you. Cute. Oh, I'm so bad with names, I don't even know where I try. Thank you for your lovely comment about my TikTok. I am very much enjoying it, and it seems to be going well. I have, at this point in time, got 6,000 TikToker followers, I think that's what they're called, having done it for five and a half weeks. So that seems like it's helpful, and people are liking what I'm putting out there, which is the whole point, I suppose.
The giant panda is the second smallest of the bear family and is classed as a carnivore.
the second smallest of the bear family and classed as a carnivore. A carnivore?
Yeah, it's stupid they decided to start eating bamboo, which isn't actually very nutritious.
Yeah, that's true actually. I did hear that they weren't really supposed to be eating bamboo. So, but they do they still eat animals?
No.
No. Well, apart from the red panda, which is not a panda. Do you want to come and talk about the red panda with me? Everyone say, are you doing it or are you not doing it? Oh, everyone say hi to Wonder Girl.
I'm actually conveniently wearing a panda shirt.
It's actually themed for today's live stream, for your entertainment. What is a red panda if it's not actually from the panda family?
It's got its own family.
So it's the only one in its family?
Yes, it's the only one in its family, and I forgot the name of the family.
Oh, that's okay, because we all understand about working memory difficulties here, but you do know, and you did know, and you have learnt about it, haven't you?
Yes.
And what do red pandas eat? Because they do also eat bamboo, don't
Yes, they do. But I think it's bad for them.
What else do they eat?
Small animals, and I think that's it. I don't know.
Small animals, fruit. Well, what were we feeding them?
What did you feed them?
The fruit, like apples.
We gave them carrots, didn't we?
Carrots.
Because did we go and meet a red panda and actually like stroke it and be with it?
Yes.
For your birthday? Wonder Girl and I did go. If you check out my Instagram and go down a bit, there's a picture of us. Oh no, just a picture of you, I think, with this red panda. What was its name?
Coda?
Coda, excellent. And what else apart from carrot were we feeding it? Well, you fed it.
Like mushed up bamboo.
And she called it leaf cake, didn't she?
Leaf cake, yes.
Leaf cake. Right. So as you can see, I have arranged the Lego. Everybody say thank you to Wonder Girl for the red panda facts. Red pandas are her favourite thing in the whole world, right?
Yes.
Right. So as you can see, I have neatly arranged my pieces, and now I get to start building. So I think people did in fact want me to talk about Lego, didn't they? I'm sure they said yes. Please talk further about Lego, Ella. Yes. So my favourite. I'm going to struggle now because if I say what my favourite set is, then I'm going to be. Oh, I've already made a mistake. Okay, it's that and it's that. You're all going to finish this going, how is Lego Ella's favourite hobby? Because this is supposed to go through here, and then this is supposed to go on here, but this does not fit on here. This is not a good start. I'm so confused. Okay, so it's supposed to go through further than I was pushing it through, maybe. No, it just this is not ideal.
No.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, I promise you, the rest of it I will be flying through. So my favourite, I'm just gonna hand that over like Blue Peter style to my tech team who will just resolve that issue. Brain. So my absolute favourite, I'm gonna have to admit, oh gosh, that's really hard. I keep thinking, yeah? Sorcery. He just did some sorcery. That's what happened there. Every time I want to say my absolute favourite, then I go, but what about that one? I'm going to give you a selection of my favourites. A selection of my favourites are my Doctor Who, Lego Ideas Doctor Who TARDIS set, which is just, I love Doctor Who, I love Lego. It's just a marriage of two of my absolute favourite things. And my Lego Ghostbusters cars, I've got the one from the first film and the one from the new film. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a piece with 4 spots on it. And they will be singing, as you know. There we go.
How long has Lego been your hobby?
How long has Lego been my hobby? I'll give you the history of my involvement with Lego, the romance story, if you will. How did I meet, fall in love with, and then start spending a ridiculous amount of money on Lego? Well, not a ridiculous amount of money, because I mostly get it for birthdays and Christmas, but nonetheless, it's not cheap, is it? We went when Supergirl was, who is now 14, was 2 or 3. We went to trying to make sure I've got this the right way around. There has to be a certain level of concentration that is involved in. Yeah, that's correct. We went to Legoland with her because I've always I loved like Lego as a child. Had a big box of Lego, hand-me-down Lego as a child. Always played with it loads, but had kind of not realised I was allowed to carry on as an adult. But the first excuse to go to Legoland was seized upon by me, and while we were there, we were buying, I guess, Duplo it would have been at the time for Supergirl, and I decided I wanted some Lego. And am I allowed to tell it how it actually was, Mr. Purple?
Sorry,
am I allowed to discuss how it actually went? So I'm going to, because he's busy and he won't notice. So I wanted to buy some, I wanted basically to buy the Scooby-Doo, what's the van that Scooby-Doo guys drive around in? What's the van that the Scooby-Doo guys drive around in? Brain. Honestly, does anyone else have this problem? Does anyone else have this problem? Said the autistic YouTuber to her autistic people. The Mystery Machine got there in the end. Yeah, so I wanted to buy that, but this was pre-autism diagnosis and pre-fully embracing who I am, and so for all of us, I guess. And so Mr. Purple suggested I might prefer to buy a more grown-up set, and seemed quite flabbergasted by the idea that I might want to buy a kid's Lego set. So we compromised, and I got the Lego Trevi Fountain, is that what it's called? The Trevi Fountain? The Lego Trevi Fountain. It's entirely white, it's part of the architecture set, and adults find it more acceptable to build from that set sometimes, I think. So that was all well and good, and I did enjoy building it, but it did not fill me with joy, but I enjoyed the building process. And then that Christmas I asked for Lego, thinking, oh, at this point he's going to realise that what I really want is the Mystery Machine. And I got the Lego Architect Set Eiffel Tower, which is actually really nice, and I really did enjoy building it. But at the time I basically had a slight Christmas Day meltdown because it was not what I had expected, which sounds so bratty, but, and maybe it is, but pre-autism diagnosis, I wasn't good with handling my feelings like a mature adult, as I am obviously today. And at that point, I think he got the message that what I wanted to do was build like Scooby-Doo and Harry Potter and, you know, anyway. So then I think the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine materialised quite shortly after that. Maybe that was Christmas and it came for Valentine's Day or something like that. And since then, the rest is history. Every kind of birthday, Christmas, I tend to ask for and get a Lego set. So that is extra nice. It makes me very happy. It makes me very happy. Where does that go? Oh, okay. Yeah, so going back to my favourite sets, I also have the Big Bang Theory set, the Lego Ideas set, which I'm quite fond of. And, oh, let me show you something. This is waiting to be built. This is waiting to be built. This is a set that I bought with my Christmas money from my mum, because she lives in Cyprus, so it's not easy for her to get gifts me, particularly not during a pandemic. And I bought the Lego Friends set Ideas, which some members of the family have said is basically the same as the Big Bang Theory set, but with different characters. But I disagree strongly with that, and I'm very much looking forward to building that. That's what I've got left on the Lego front. And then see what I tend to do, and Mr. Purple finds this quite amusing, is I tend to not build the sets right away because I really enjoy the delayed gratification of waiting to build a set. And then by the time I think, oh, I've got to do it, it will be time for another birthday or Christmas. So I'll kind of build a set just as I've got another one coming in, which the rest of the family find quite amusing. I need 2 of those. there was a question. Are you vegan or considering being vegan, seeing as I'm vegetarian and gluten-free? No. The short answer is I'm not considering being vegan because I do think that being vegan would be a good plan in terms of the environment, but it would not be a good plan in terms of my body because actually I need to eat a lot of fats and carbs and not too much fibre for my digestive system to work. I know it's random, it doesn't sound very healthy, but it's what I've been advised to do by a dietitian. And let me just find this piece and then I'll concentrate on talking. Where is the piece that I'm looking for? You're all now thinking she should have sorted by piece. Why didn't she sort by piece?
Okay. A couple of questions specifically.
I'm still answering a question.
Oh, okay.
Another reason that I would not become vegan is that I have a restricted enough diet as it is, and if I had to completely give up cheese, I would be very sad. Okay, you can go now, Mr. Purple, with those while I try and find this piece. Maybe two of those. Oh, there it is.
Two questions for you.
Okay.
What is your favourite school subject?
Probably history.
And your least favourite?
Probably maths.
Okay, there you go.
What are you learning about in history at the moment?
I forgot.
You are learning about the Mayans.
Right.
Is it the Mayans, or did I say that right this time?
Yes, you did.
Excellent, go me. Oh, I've done this wrong.
Somebody wants to know if you keep them all your Lego together, or do you take them apart and rebuild them later?
I keep it all together, and I have for those of you who've been following me for a while, I used to film in front of it, and as I've said, I'm now currently filming my TikToks. I have a big IKEA, what are they called, those units that have got big squares that you can either put baskets in or just put stuff in. Many of us have got them. I have one of those with much of it displayed on, and then in the lounge we have a whole shelf which, if you follow my Instagram and stuff, you might have seen, has all of my Harry Potter stuff. So there's a bottom shelf that has the castle and the grounds and the Whomping Willow set, and then a shelf above that has the Quidditch set and the train station and the night bus, and then on my window ledge I've got Hagrid's hut, so it kind of feels in my head like it's laid out right. And Mr. Purple has actually put some lighting in the actual castle set, so fairy lights, so in the evening he switches those on and it looks like it's lit up, and it makes me very, very happy. It's the joy. It's the joy. I'm sure that anyone that missed the Panda talk from Simon is free to ask him Panda related questions. I'm just going to volunteer you for that, Simon. Right, I need 1, 2, we've got more than one Simon I think in the chat, but I think you're all clear on which Simon I'm talking about. So how is everyone feeling about their current lockdown COVID situation? Does anyone have any concerns that they're worried about that we can just kind of ease that worry and make you feel a little bit better about? Do pop it in the chat if there's something that you are slightly freaking out about, because if there's one thing we understand in the purple community, it's freaking out, and it's fine, and you don't need to feel bad about it. Okay. Yeah, am I giving you some next level TikTok or old video stuff now? Go and look at the Lego sets, figure out which one is which. Were you actually listening to me and not paying attention to what was behind me? That is impressive. Well, that's wrong. Let's start with that's wrong, but that is right. Okay. So if anyone's built a Brickhead, they all kind of, I've got quite a collection of Brickheads actually, and I also have all my Brickheads on my window ledge, including a Brickhead that a fan made of me. Someone made a Lego Brickhead and it was just lovely. And then Robo Boy, who's a whiz with Lego, he is really good at Lego, he made a Mr. Purple and a Coco to go with it. So we've got those. I'll stick that on my Instagram stories at some point because it is quite cute. And Mr. Purple is in amongst his garden, as he likes to be. And I actually have, yes, the first closest you're going to get to be on my Instagram, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Apparently the Isle of Man has just gone back into lockdown.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Robbie. That's rubbish. Oh, you've got a kitten called Oreo. That is a nice name for a kitten.
Black and white, I presume.
A black and white kitten, I assume. Yeah. Right. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, for anyone that hasn't built Brickheadz, they all kind of work on the same theory, and so I've always felt like I should be able to recreate a brickhead just as Roboboy does, just by rummaging, because behind me, I don't know if you can see in this corner here, all of these drawers are full of either Lego bricks, or there's also a drawer full of windows and roof bricks, and there's a drawer full of car parts, wheels and chassis and stuff like that. And then there's little drawers on the top that have got the little tinier pieces that you need for building things. And then I've got, I don't know whether I've shown you this, but this is a joy. This is a Lego stud box filled with Lego studs. Is there anything better in the world than my Lego stud box filled with Lego studs? If there is, do let me know, because this makes me very happy. Yeah, so I've always thought that since I build a lot of Brickheadz, I should be able to recreate one, but I don't seem to be able to do very well with Lego without sets, which is quite sad and annoying, but I'll keep trying. Whenever I build something that's not a set with Lego, it looks like a very small child made it, and maybe that's okay. So we've got, oh, this is going to be the panda face, I think. I think we're building towards the panda face. I would love to put on some music for us. I was thinking, oh, we can have a really chilled one. I'll put some music on, then I thought, and then YouTube will instantly demonetize my video because of copywriting rules, so I can't do that. Sad times, huh? I suppose it's fair enough that musicians get paid properly for their work.
In the background.
Roboboy,
yeah,
could be playing the piano, yeah. And then we've got, oh, this is going to be the little panda mouth. So Susan is, so let's start with Henry, is concerned that the UK's first response to an infectious deadly, to hope that enough people. Yes, Henry, I actually completely agree with you. The day that Boris announced that we should all wash our hands but not to worry, and that old people shouldn't go on cruises, was an upsetting and worrying day in which we, I think, all realised the true incompetence of our government, for those of us that weren't there yet. We've got Susan, worried that lockdown will end too early and there will be another peak. Yes, I'm worried about that too, but I'm actually reasonably optimistic. I'm going to say this and hope I'm not proven wrong, that given how many people are getting the vaccine, maybe, and that it isn't actually a really, really rapid removal of lockdown, maybe it actually will be okay, you know? And for those of you who are worried, I think this is a common worry, so I will answer that. Miro, we're not going to speak of the stableness of this stream lest we break it. We're just going to quietly ignore the fact that everything seems fine. But the news is that we can't get direct-to-door fibre yet because it's not possible. So we're going to start a whole campaign, I say, Mr. Purple's going to start a whole campaign in which we set up an entire street WhatsApp group and get friendly with more of our neighbours so we can persuade them that they really want direct-to-door fibre so that we can get it. But also, it would be nice to know our neighbours. So fingers crossed on that. Yeah, and those of you that are concerned about masking again after unmasking, I get that, I do. But let's do this together. I'm going to really determinedly hold on to what I've gained in terms of unmasking during the lockdown. It's going to be one of my biggest missions, to keep my life at a sustainable and manageable amount of socialising and to not lose what I've gained during this time. I think that's going to be really important, and I will be there in the background, in the videos and in the places that you find me, encouraging us all to do the same if that's what we want to do, because that's what I do. On Twitter earlier today, someone sent me a tweet with a purple octopus drawing that was saying encouraging things, and they said it made them think of me, and I thought that was really nice. I like the idea of being a fluffy, cute, encouraging purple octopus. That's another sentence I didn't think I'd say. Amandine, can I ask you to just maybe put everything in one message rather than just keeping on messaging over and over again, because I think it's a little bit frustrating for other people in the stream. We understand that maybe you're very excited and enthusiastic, but I think it would be great if you tried to chat a little bit more considerately. So where are we with this? Yes, it's going well, it's going to time, all is going well.
Robbie Hollywood, that was me about the octopus.
Was that you? Oh, and you're here. That really made me smile. I did like that. Thank you. It's very cute, isn't it? I don't really want to fully show it. It's look. Would it be weird if I slept with it? It's so adorable. Oh man, I got a message, I got an email from someone who watches my videos from, maybe they're in the chat, from Mexico, who had been, they collect squishmallows from claw machines, and they had found a purple penguin squishmallow that made them think of me, and they wanted to send it to me, but I don't have a P.O. box.
What's a squishmallow?
Squishmallows, if you don't know, toys about this big, and there's lots of different animals, and you can squish them. They're squishy. Yeah, but I don't have a P.O. box because P.O. boxes are really expensive, and besides which, like, it's not like loads of people are going to want to send me things to a P.O. box. That would be weird, right? Oh, it's coming along. Right, we've got some ears. Have I got any questions or anything I could be responding to? Yes, thanks Gigolo for helping out with Amandine there. It's hard for me to keep a track. The Discord. Yeah, the Discord is to do with the purple people, so probably many of you know, because I don't do a huge amount of chatting about the purple people in live streams anymore, because I assume everybody knows, but just in case you don't, I run a members club here on YouTube, which is basically part of one of the revenue streams that I use to be able to afford to do this full time and create content, as I have been doing for the last year for you guys. And the purple people are brilliant. They get video every month that's just for them, and you can see they've got emojis, and oh, thanks Henry, take care, have a good evening. They get emojis and little badges after their names, and also we have a private Discord server, which is really lovely and a nice place to hang out, that the purple people, when you join, can join. So that is nice. So if you feel like joining, I always tend to sing or dance when people join during the streams, but you could join or not join at any time that you fancy. Okay. The beauty of this is just making me very happy. Okay, the panda is finished. Look at his little ears, and its little tail, and its little face. That is adorable.
Somebody is asking, Zinnia, I just found out I'm autistic. Is it common for us to collect things that most adults would consider childish?
So that's an interesting question to ask the 42-year-old building Lego pandas live on the internet. Is it normal to have things that are maybe considered typically childish? Was that the question? Well, firstly, I would start by saying that normal is a social construct that we don't need to necessarily comply with. So whether it's normal or not is like not really that important as to whether you should do it or not. Secondly, yes, it's very, very common for autistic people to be interested in things that aren't typical for their age group, because for some reason neurotypical people like to assign an age to an activity and then not do it when they reach that age that's not suitable, which is weird. That is weird. Doing the things you love is not weird. So don't worry. I've known autistic people who carry around plushy toys all the time, and
somebody wants a closer look at the panda. Can you bring it closer to the camera?
yes, I can. Panda joy. Can you see that? Because I've got a delayed stream on mine.
A little bit more.
Nope.
No? Oh, no,
It's got little cute ears. Obviously, it would be weird if it didn't have ears, but I'm somehow finding that cute.
I was asking, how was your Animal Crossing? Did you enjoy paid visiting?
I haven't been on Animal Crossing for a while because I am currently playing with Super Kid Stardew Valley, which has kind of sucked me in recently. And it's quite hard to maintain an actual life and more than one life simulation game, to be honest, when you've got kids and a job, as I do. But I want to go back there because I had noticed in some recent Animal Crossing advertising that you can get Mario stuff on there, and I had been given, because I did go in like in the last 4 days. Me saying I'm not there much means I haven't been there for about 4 days. And I did get Mario wallpaper, but I need more of the Mario stuff. So yeah, I don't know what or who this character of which you speak is, because I've been busy farming and trying to get a girlfriend on Stardew Valley, and in a weird, this is funny, in a weird twist of fate, because I'm playing it with Supergirl, we ended up fighting over the same girl, because it's also a marriage simulator game, and we ended up fighting over the same girl, which just didn't seem right. So I ended up being like, you know, you can have her. I'm going to date Emily instead. Emily has blue hair, not purple hair. Abigail has purple hair, so that's why we both wanted to date her. But I've compromised because perhaps actually I need someone with blue hair to contrast with my purpleness. Otherwise we might get purple overload. It's not a thing, is it? Even as I said that, I was like, that's not a thing. And then Wonder Girl said, that's not a thing. There can't be too much purple. Okay. I think that's right, yep. So what do you think? Can I ask you what you think of new chilled out live streaming, Ella? Because it occurred to me that I don't actually have to perform like a full-on exhaust myself over dramatic monkey person in order to be providing you with an entertaining live stream, and perhaps I don't need to finish it massively overloaded, and perhaps in a way I've been masking to entertain you by being just like 10% more than I actually am, because I've been worried, when maybe it's actually okay to just do it in a more chilled fashion. What do you think? Let me know. Would you like me to ramp it up a bit, or is this level of energy working for you? Oh, congratulations, Beth, though. That's a good reason to have to order another hoodie, because I know that was a goal of yours, so I'm very happy for you. And also, enjoy the hoodie. They are really comfy. I sell hoodies as well. Well, I don't sell them. Born Anxious sell Purple Ella hoodies. And t-shirts and sweatshirts, and they are extremely comfortable and soft and label free and lovely, so I hope you enjoy that. Beth? Yes. Okay, good. So relaxed Ella is okay for you, because I think I need to do relaxed Ella more often. I think it's because before there's like Purple Ella and what I was doing pre-pandemic, and then it suddenly became a full-time job without me really meaning for it to, but I'm quite glad about that. Before I was obviously only creating one video a week, and I was not putting the amount of, they weren't as tightly edited or scripted or whatever as they are now. But now I'm working a lot harder, so I have to be realistic about how much energy I can expand on each particular thing. What am I looking for here? I want that and that. This is the slightly boring bit, you know, because it's just a tree really, isn't it? It's just a tree. Okay, that goes there.
It's the setting.
It's the setting, and it's necessary, and it's still fun because it's still building Lego. It's just not as exciting as building a panda. I think we can all agree on that, can't we? Okay. Where does this go? Oh dear. Oh no, it goes there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Yes, Grace, that's exactly what I was going for. Just friends hanging out. Yeah. I like that. Oh, who is Purple Shroom? Good name, because it has the word purple in it, and I'm easily pleased. Right, another one of these. Goes there. It's just such a joy. This is totally one of my happy places. I'm really looking forward to building this. It's taken quite a lot of willpower to not build this, because I obviously planned to do this in the last stream, and then I didn't because it hadn't arrived, and I'd made a cake instead without thinking through the logistics of the noise of that. And so then it arrived like a couple of days after the last stream, and I wasn't able to do one a fortnight later because I think I just got too busy with work, because there's been loads of work stuff recently. So it's just been sitting there going, build me, build the baby pandas. So I didn't, because I was like, well, I've made this big thing about how I've got this special set, because also this was a set that I'd kind of bought because at the point in time that I did the last live stream was the Chinese New Year, and I thought, oh, that'll be really appropriate, but it wasn't to be, and that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to do this. The flowers. What flowers? The ones that I'm doing right now. Yeah, I won't forget, don't worry. It's going to go on there like that. Oh, I also built the other Lego set I should mention, is that I made a Lego bonsai. So if you look at any of my videos from the last maybe 2 weeks, because I'm always working a few weeks ahead, it has the Lego bonsai in the background, and I'm very pleased with that, and I'm going to change it with the seasons, because it has 2 options for what you can do in terms of whether it has leaves or whether it has blossoms, essentially. But I went with blossoms to begin with because we all need to believe it's spring now, don't we? We all need to believe that spring is coming. Spring is sprunging.
Ella, did you get the idea of the side camera thing from JK?
The side. Did I get the idea from Jessica Calgren Fozzard? No, I didn't. She does do that. I got the idea because basically I'd been looking for ways to put different angles of edits in my videos, and one of the ways you can do that is with what's called B-roll, where basically you film like other stuff, aside stuff that you then put in, which is more work than I'm able to do, frankly. And then another way, because I'd watched some videos a few years ago, was to have different angles. And a few years ago when I watched some videos about how to do that, I tried moving my camera around to get those angles, and it just looked rubbish, to be honest, because I was never sat in quite the right place. But then I recently got a new studio camera, so I now have 2 studio cameras, and I was like, brilliant, I can now do this thing that I thought of 2 years ago. So I honestly thought of doing that before Jessica started doing that. Although you know that I am inspired by her and she's brilliant, that is not where I got the idea. And the new graphics, everybody give Miro a big round of applause for the awesome, custom, themed, professional graphics that he has been producing for my videos. Big up to Miro for that, because it's really, I think it's all looking a bit tighter. I don't know whether I'm being unrealistic, but I'm happier with how it's looking. So that is good, because the better it looks, the easier, more people will watch it, and more people will know the stuff that I would like them to know and perhaps feel supported. Oh, right. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Oh, what happened here? It did come off. I'm supposed to go there. Oh, nice stream. Stream is looking happy. Yes, everybody, Miro, thank you, Beth. Miro is a star, winning at stardom, as we all are. Okay, so I just need one of those now. 1, 2, 3, and a little stalky bit. We quite often find random little bits of Lego around the house. A couple of days ago, Mr. Purple found a very tiny, about this size, Lego donut. I have to do this for it to make sense.
I can't find the super sticker. Have you still got your coffee page thing?
Yes, I have still got my Ko-Fi. It should either be in the description, it might be in the description box of this video, but if not, it's in the description box of the last 2 videos, and it's on my website, and it's on my Linktree thing that you can click on Instagram and TikTok. So where does this one go? Let's put this in some context. I have to turn it so it's the same way. It goes here. Oh, and this is where I use the little things that look like pumpkins. No, it isn't. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. Dave, I wouldn't worry too much.
It's lost.
I'll explain why later. Right.
Yeah, I know, but...
It's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
These are tiny little startle reflex. These are tiny little lanterns with. I like those. I like the tiny little cute things. Have you picked up on that yet? Where do these go?
Lego Winnie the Pooh.
Lego Winnie the Pooh. Is there such a thing? I don't think I've ever seen any. They're releasing a Lego Winnie the Pooh? How is it that you've waited until this point in the live stream to tell me? Are they also releasing a Lego Tigger? That would be pretty cool. I feel like you should have opened with that purple. Oh yes, thanks Andy. I also have a shiny new website. That's been another pretty cool development. I'm just getting all tight and shiny, but I'll always be a bit rough around the edges, don't worry. Yeah, I had a website redesign so that it doesn't look like a blog anymore because I'm not a blogger and I make videos, and it looks like a proper website that person that makes videos might have to advertise the other services that I offer, like the public speaking that I do and the, you know, go check it out, purpleella.com. I'm quite pleased with it.
I'm keeping on the time.
Yes, I may run a little bit late this evening, but there's not that many. I know it seems like I've got a lot left to build, but would you like me to finish, guys, if I can?
No, they're saying no.
They're all like, no, bored of you already. Can't believe we're still here. Who are you again? And then it's got a cranky handle, and that goes in there. Oh, is that finished? Oh no, it's got some. Wonder Girl, would you like to come out from under the table, or are you just chilling down there?
I'm just chilling under the table.
Have you got anything you'd like to tell them about while I'm trying to rapidly build Lego? Has anyone got any questions that are reasonable and appropriate, and we will be filtering them, for an autistic 9-year-old who is my child?
Yes.
Hang on, that's not quite right. I think that's supposed to be the other way round. There we go.
The panda is so cute.
How long do I think it will be going on for? Well, I'll be aiming to finish at 7:30. Let's see if that's possible. It won't be much later than that. Okay, so now we're on to, so this is my, if we set the scene as if it is in the box, because you have to do that, right? I have to do that. Then, oh, the panda, this is actually how it's supposed to go. The big panda goes on there, like that. I'm going to put that there so it stays there so you can check it out, and then I get to start on the, see, if you look, this is what I've just built, and this is what I've got left to build. Much narrower, much smaller. It's all fine. Let's speed build. Let's speed build pandas. Can they see it now? Is that better? Somebody says your jumper is awesome. Miro says, what is your favourite science subject?
I don't do science.
So you don't go to school, do you?
No.
Do you want to explain what you do? Are you up for that?
I don't know how to explain it. I don't go to school. And the tutors, for some reason, don't do science. At least
well, they can do if you want.
They don't do chemical science.
You have done some experiments, like the egg experiment was science, wasn't it? That was science, right? The egg experiment was science?
It was, yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of science in general.
That's because you did that. Your tree's fallen over, he said, as if that didn't happen right after he pushed it around with a pencil.
So I'm trying to get in the shot. Somebody else, what's your what's one thing that interests you?
Does gaming count?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Gaming.
What do you like? What gaming do you like?
Playing Roblox games.
Roblox games. Yeah, that's your thing, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah. I'm just a snake.
A snake. She's just a snake. Wonder Girl, I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, is the beauteous thing that is a neurodivergent child that has never been told they can't be who they are in her home. And that's awesome. And the results of that are awesome. And then we need 2 little black. What's it, doodly what's it? Obviously everyone knows what a doodly what's it is, right? Have you seen the doodly what's it?
You can do the opposite of me.
Did someone fart?
How do you do that? Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. Is that a live fart?
Dad was just memorized that I could do this.
It's okay, it's alright. It's okay.
What is it that you're doing? She's making her nose half the size that it should be.
Wait, can't everyone do that?
I can't. Hang on, let me see. Can I?
Yes, it's easy.
No, you're doing it. No.
What you're doing is different. It's special.
I just like doing
It's
it.
weird.
It's not weird. What have I just been saying about how we accept who she is?
Wow, great example.
Yada yada.
Cross the line.
Great example.
She went too far with her weirdness. Not when she decided she was a snake. You are often different animals, aren't you? But when she could suck her entire nose in on itself.
I feel like a frog.
Okay.
Somebody said, Ella, you're quicker at making new pandas than real pandas are.
That's true. That's a very good point, and thank you. Thank you for that self-esteem boost. I needed that.
What is the Purple People video?
The Purple People video, who's asking?
Disney.
Oh, you are. Andy always wants to know everything ahead of time. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. I don't know. It'll be something great. I think you guys asked, because I often ask in the Discord group what people would like for their monthly video, and I think you guys asked for a day in the life video. So I will film that at some point in the next couple of weeks, and it will be fun, because I get to play with my GoPro camera, which is fun.
Okay. So you're 55 minutes maybe.
Okay. We'll see where let's see how long it takes to build this particular baby panda, and if it takes too long, then we'll just build one baby panda. But I think it's going to be fine.
Nice quote.
What's the quote?
It's Miro saying, remember kids, the difference between science and screwing around is writing things down.
Is that right?
Yeah. Adam Savage.
Grace reckons she can wriggle her nostrils, Wonder Girl.
Oh, I can do that.
I don't know what that consent. Oh, yeah. That freaks me out slightly.
Apparently Roblox is a good gateway to game design or coding. Well, that's true, because our middle boy, Robo-Boy, has been building Roblox games. He, at the weekend, built a McDonald's that people could go into, and then when they tried to order, they would fall into a pit. I'm not sure whether that's okay.
That's not a game.
That is what he built, though, isn't it?
Yes, he did build.
No, but he has also built some little games, hasn't he?
Yes, technically.
Baby Panda is coming along nicely. Baby Panda. I feel like there should be a Baby Panda song. How does it go? How does the Baby Panda song go?
Baby Panda.
Baby
Panda.
Baby Panda dancing in the street. Baby Panda, would you like to meet? Yeah, I don't know whether that's going anywhere really. I'll work on that. Baby Panda face. It's in the house. How is Coco? Where is Coco?
She's outside.
She's outside. Oh. Coco is good.
Do you
She is
have,
good.
any other pets other than Coco?
Yes, we have a cat. Katsu, come here. Come on, come and say hello. She's just going to be contrary. Ordinarily at this point, were I on a Zoom meeting or something, she would decide it was imperative to come and see me, but she's not going to do that right now. I have a cat round my... Come here. She's just going to rub around my ankle, so we'll leave her to it. But I have a cat called Katsu, who is a beautiful black and white cat, and we love her. And they're not my pets, so I didn't quite count them. And are they pets?
Aww.
We have a tropical fish tank, which is Mr. Purple's thing. And I was like, are they pets? I suppose they are. They're living things that we look after, that you look after, that live in our house. And they are pretty. Oh, hello. Can you see the cat? You might just be able to see the cat's tail behind me in a minute. Okay, so that is right. Yep. Okay, now he's going to have his little...
How long have you had Katsu?
How long have we had Katsu? We've had her 4 or 5 years? No, 4 years. Yeah, I think 4 years. She was a rescue.
It's 5, I think.
Is it 5 years? Yeah, longer than we've had Coco. Yeah, she's lovely. She's quite skittish. She is quite skittish because she was a rescue and we're not sure what her history is. But she's adorable and we all love her very much. And I basically am in my happy heaven place in the mornings when I wake up and I have a cup of hot water with warm lemon in an attempt to start my digestive system off well. And the cat will be on one side and the dog will be on my feet, and that is another one of my happy places. Right, so I think another 5 minutes and I could get the next one built because it hasn't actually taken me that long. Are you all up for me building the next one, or have you had enough? If I get 3 yeses in a row, I shall build it. Baby panda, baby panda, baby panda, baby panda. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to put it on its base plate. That's the compromise I'm going to make. It does have a base plate. It has a base plate. It looks like this. It will stand on it. I think you get the idea. We've got 1 yes. We've got 2 yeses. We got 3 yeses. Hurrah! I'm going to build the panda.
4 yeses.
4 yeses. 5 yeses. It's all the yeses. I like yeses. Oh, are you being a cat, Wonder Girl? What is happening here? So, any more questions in the last 5 minutes of the stream? Any more feelings to express? Any more panda facts to share? You got any more panda facts, Wonder Girl?
Nope.
What is your favourite thing about red pandas?
Me.
Yes, no, the cat.
I'm so confused.
Yes, you. Yeah.
They are cute.
They are cute. I like them a lot more since we actually met one.
They're cute and they're vicious.
And that's what you like about them. Because you are also cute and not vicious.
Not vicious at all.
No, you never... We never call you a raccoon when you're scratchy.
We do not talk about that.
We don't talk about that, okay. Would you like to talk about how you started to love red pandas?
I don't actually know. Or I forgot.
I can remind you if you like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you remember?
The class had a little like puppet red panda thing, and then
Rocket.
Rocky. He was called Rocky when you were still at school. The last class that you were in school.
And I was.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
it's okay. I found it.
I was the only one who really played with him in the class.
Yeah.
And then I got my own wand.
For your birthday.
Yes.
Because you left the school and then it was your birthday, so you got your own one, didn't you? Because you missed Rocky.
Yes. And then I just started loving red pandas.
And now, what red panda items do you now own?
I own a red panda pillow, red panda mug, and 2 red panda softies or whatever. So yes.
2? I'm sure you've got more than 2 red panda softies.
You got the drinking cup.
Haven't you got 3? I feel like you've got 2 bigger ones and 1 little one.
Oh yeah.
And you've got a poster and a cup.
So it's 7 items.
Did you count the t-shirt?
Oh yeah, the t-shirt. 8 items.
8 red panda items.
Boom.
Boom.
Try to beat that.
How many red panda items do you own? Is it more than 8? Let us know.
Beth says her son's favourite animal is a red panda.
Oh,
And
that's
she
nice.
says God choice Wonder Girl, and then corrects it later to good choice.
That's nice. You like that?
Somebody did ask me a question, but I can't remember. Ah, Simon has a red panda keyring, Wonder Girl.
I need that.
You need that, do you?
And
Now I
Corey
need that in my
says-
life.
Corey says her kids all adore red pandas.
Ah, lots of red panda love. Why are you feeling sad, Andy? Don't be sad. It's all good. It's
How
fine.
old are you, Wonder Girl?
Huh?
How old are you?
I am 9 and I'm nearly 10, I think.
Nearly.
No,
3 months is not nearly. I refuse to accept it. It's not happening.
it's closer
Well,
to
to
10
be
than
fair,
mine.
Yeah, that's true.
Dad said it was nearly, so, you know.
She's 9.
9 3/4.
9 3/4.
Yes,
Yeah,
9
that's the right way to
3/4.
put
Just like
it.
the platform.
Yes. Boom.
9 3/4 like the platform. Yeah, I get there in the end.
Yes.
I think this has been the favourite live stream that I've ever done. I don't know whether it's been particularly entertaining for you, but I've had a great time building these pandas. Who's going to go and buy the panda set now?
So, yeah, just over an hour.
What's that, sorry?
We're just over.
Yes, I know. But it's going to happen. I'm going to build it. It's going to be cool.
They look cute.
They do look cute, don't they? Ugh, they might have to be somewhere where I can see them for a little bit. Okay,
I
so
want
that's
one.
that. You want one? But they have to live together, Wonder Girl.
Can't
In
we
their
just, like,
little red
separate them?
panda family, or they will be sad.
Can't we separate them? I mean,
No.
it'll make them stronger.
They don't. Okay, so when you say, "Oh, I'm really sad and I need to be with you," shall I reply, "No, I'm going to leave you because it will make you stronger." That's okay, is it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Because then I'll be stronger.
What it doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
The jiggling about keeps making it
Did
come
I
up
just
with
get
the same one.
demonetised?
So you have to be a bit stiller.
Oh, good. I'm glad you've been enjoying it too. Yeah, cosy. That's the word. We're having a cosy one. I quite like the idea of the cosy one. I think that's been fun. And we're nearly there. I reckon I've even just about got time to plinth them, because that's a very short job. And we'll be happy when it's properly finished,
Roughly
finished,
how
won't we?
long?
Like 5 minutes. We should remind people to like the stream. That's the thing we're supposed to do, remember?
We've done that already.
We've done
Got
that.
23 likes.
Done that. Like the stream. Join the purple people. Have a dance. Eat some ice cream. Woohoo. What am I talking about? Oh no, it's definitely worth plinthing them, because this is where it gets significantly cuter. So I'll do the boring plinth one first. There's the end of that and the beginning of the other. Whoa, we've lost the page. So this one goes like this. Do you want some TV recommendations while I finish up? Because I've got a couple of those. I've just recently started watching a series on Netflix called Supermarket, I think it's called, about the employees of a supermarket that I'm finding quite entertaining if you're looking for a little sort of light relief in your life. Baby panda number 1. And we watched on, I don't know whether anyone's got Apple TV, so this might be a bit of a random one, but I loved it. On Apple TV Plus, or whatever it is, their subscription service, which we got free for a year because of buying an Apple product. We watched a program called Mythic Quest, which is about some people who work in the offices of a place where they make an massive online multiplayer, multi-role player, MMR. Can't say the words, but I can say the acronym. Is acronym the right word? Nina Conti. Is that supposed to make me think of something? Oh, yes, good recommendation. We would also, Mr. Purple would also like to remind me to recommend to you, where's this come from? Oh, it's its foot. That we have been watching Nina Conti, who is a ventriloquist who predominantly works with a little monkey called Monkey. And we watched some of her regular stage shows, and that was really great. Have we got any of those left? Oh yeah, there's a second series that we can watch when we're finished doing this. Anyway, she does a series called Nina Conti in Therapy, about being in therapy with her ventriloquist puppet, and it's on YouTube. All of it's on YouTube. There's 2 series. We've only watched 1, and it's really good. We've really enjoyed it. Bit weird, gets quite weird, but we've really enjoyed it. Look, this is why I'm glad we did the plinth. Firstly, hooray, I built it in only 7 minutes over time. Secondly, I'm glad that I plinthed it because this one, Baby Panda, can you see this? Can they see this? Because I can't see on my screen whether they can or not. Baby Panda is lying on his back and he goes round and round. So I think if I move this here, you always get spare pieces. Deal with those later. Got Mama Panda, Big Brother Panda, and Very Baby Panda, who moves round and round on here. And that's it. I have finished building. Is that exactly as it is? Not really, but that's okay. That's okay. We can just ignore the box. That's fine. I have finished building my red panda set. I'm so happy. I hope that you have enjoyed today's live stream. I've really enjoyed it, and I've definitely enjoyed the format of this. So if this is something you'd like me to do more of, leave me a comment. I'd also like to comment on the fact that since we have moved to a different way of streaming, we moved from StreamYard to OBS today, we have not had any stream related breakages or issues, so that's made me very happy too, and hopefully that will be the case in an ongoing way because that was stressful. So that's all been good. If you'd like me to keep doing this, then let me know. I can build more Lego, I can do more table based crafty type stuff. I'd be well up for that, so yeah, let me know. Take care of you all. You know where I am. I'm making stuff all over the place. So next week, there won't be a video out this Friday, but there will be a video out the following Friday, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.